Sir, 1st Squad, 5th Element, Cadet, 4th Class Makra, ready for inspection, sir. 11 General Orders. First, to take charge of this post and all government properties in view. Second, to walk my post in military manner, keeping always on the alerts and observing everything to takes the place within sight or hearing. Third, to report all violations of orders I am instructed to enforce. Fourth, to repeat all calls from my post more distant from the guardhouse than my own. Fifth, to quit my post only when properly relieved. Sixth, to receive, obey, and pass on to the sentry who relieves me all orders from the commanding officers, officers of the day, officers and non-commissioned officers of the guardhouse only. 7. To talk to no one except on the line of duty. 8. To give the alarm in case of fire or disorder. 9. To call the corporal of the guard in any case not covered by instruction. 10. To salute all officers, all colors, and standard not case. 11. To be specially watchful at night during the time of challenging, to challenge all persons on or near my post, and to allow no one to pass without proper authority. Pledge of Loyalty. If you work for a man, in heaven's name, work for him, speak well of him, and stand by the institution that he represents. Remember, an ounce of loyalty is worth a pound of cleverness. If you must growl, condemn, and eternally find fault, resign your position. And when you are outside, damn to your heart's content. But as long as you are part of the institution, do not condemn it. If you do, the first high winds that comes along will blow you away, and probably you will never know why. Military professionalism. Men who adopt the profession of arms submit their own free will to a law of perpetual constraints. Of their own accord, they resist their rights to live where they choose, to say what they think, to dress as they like. From the moment they become soldiers, it needs but an order to settle them in this place, to move to them to that separate from their families, and dislocate their normal lives. In the world of command, they must rise, march, run, endure bad weather, go out without sleep or food, be isolated in some distant post and work until they drop. They have ceased to become a masters of their own fate. If they drop their tracks, if their ashes are scattered to the four winds, that is all part and parcel of their job. The Cadet Honor Code. We, the cadets, do not lie, cheat, steal, nor tolerate among us of those who do. The Golden Rule. The senior officer or upperclassman is always right. Second, obey first before you complain. Third, if the senior officer or upperclassman is wrong, refer to rule number 1. Chain of Command. Commander-in-Chief. His Excellency President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. Secretary of National Defense. Gilberto Teodoro Jr. Chief of Staff. General Romeo S. Browner, Philippine Army. Reservist and Retired Affairs J9, Philippine Army. Colonel Alfonso D. Matias Jr., Philippine Army. Commanding General, Philippine Army. Lieutenant General Antonio J. Navarrete, Philippine Army. Commander of Reserve Command. Major General Ronald Jes. S. Alcodia, Philippine Army. Commander of 9 RCDG. Colonel Arnold L. Gasalatan, Infantry, Master of National Security Administration, Philippine Army. Commander of 1st Infantry Tabak Division, Major General Yegor Ray P. Baroquillo Jr., Philippine Army. Commander of 102nd Brigade, Brigadier General Samuel G. Yonke, Philippine Army. 901st CDC Director, Colonel Leno L. Araya, Jr., Artillery, General Staff Corps, Philippine Army. ROTC Commandant, Major Jonard E. Sagapi, Philippine Army Reserve. Assistant Commandant, First Lieutenant Mandia G. Lagos, Philippine Army Reserve. School Dean President, Dr. Delmer A. Mundido, Registered Crime, Master of Science in Criminal Justice. NSTP Coordinator, Miss Divine Grace De Jesus, Registered Crime, Master of Science in Criminal Justice. ROTC Admin NCO GDSPGC, Sergeant Ruby D. Espinosa, Ordnance Service, Philippine Army. ROTC Admin NCO SMC, Sergeant John Bert C. Quinto, Infantry, Philippine Army. Corps Commander and Staff, Corps Commander or Battalion Commander, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Lizelle Jen F. Calderon, First Class. S1 Adjutant Cadet Major Reinhardt M. Cabasag, First Class. S2 Intelligence Cadet Major Maria Carmel D. Manguray. S3 Operations Cadet Major Kevin H. Laylay. S4 Logistics Cadet Major Kim M. Aribal. Bravo Company Commander Cadet Captain Roman James C. Shaw, 2nd Class. Guidon Barrer Cadet Aspirant Angel Alhas, 4th Class. Executive Officer Cadet First Lieutenant Ulrich A. Boton, 2nd Class. Platoon Leaders Cadet First Lieutenant Jocelyn G. Obregon, 2nd Class, 1st Bravo. Cadet First Lieutenant Jamaica M. Alivio, 2nd Class, 2nd Bravo. ROTC Reviewer ROTC Reserve Officer Training Corps, a program designed to provide military trainings to students to develop discipline, leadership, and preparedness for national defense. Objectives: develop patriotism and nationalism, enhance leadership and discipline, prepare citizens for national emergencies, support the mission of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Military courtesy and discipline. Military courtesy: polite and respectful behavior shown by a military personnel. Examples: proper saluting, use of respectful titles like sir or ma'am, proper conduct during ceremonies. Discipline: willing obedience to lawful orders. Chain of command: the line of authority through which orders are passed. Importance: maintains order and discipline, ensures accountability, prevent confusion. Drills and ceremonies. Purpose: to develop teamwork and discipline, instill precision and obedience. Basic commands: attention, parade rest, forward march, halt, left, right face. Patrolling. Basic theory: military operations conducted as small units to gather information and provide security. Types of patrol: reconnaissance patrol, combat patrol, security patrol. Roles during patrol: maintain silence, observe surroundings, follow orders, maintain proper interval. Map reading basic: to determine location and direction. Key elements: compass direction, map symbols, grid coordinates. Leadership: the ability to influence others to accomplish a mission. Qualities of a good leader: integrity, responsibility, decisiveness, and courage. AFP core values: honor, service, patriotism. Nationalism and patriotism. Nationalism: love and loyalty to one's country. Patriotism: willingness to defend and serve the nation. M16 rifle: flash suppressor, front sight, handguard, carrying handle, slip ring, charging handle, stock, rubber recoil pad, pistol grip, trigger guard, trigger, bolt catch, selector lever, magazine, dust cover, magazine release button, rear sight, forward assist assembly, bayonet stud, rear sling swivel, upper sling swivel, and ejection port. Rifle scred. This is my rifle. As many as like this, but this one is mine. My rifle is my best friend. As I master it, as I master my life. Without me, my rifle is useless. Without my rifle, I am useless. So help me God. Mission: to train and develop college students in the Regiment of Military Science in order to produce capable reservists and future reserve officer of the AFP. Objectives: to promote ROTC cadets with fundamental concepts and principles of military art and science to develop leadership and managerial potential. To develop strong sense of personal integrity and honor responsibility and good citizenship. Attract, motivate, and prepare selected students to serve as commissioned officer in the active or reserve force of the Philippine Army.